Hello everyone, this is Brian, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, You Only Live Once, Hardcore Edition, the game where we never ever heal. Now, last time we assumed the position for Fisto, and we made our way through the Tunnel o' Ghouls. We made it without taking any damage. We remain at 319 of 355 hit points on the true health counter. And we are now sitting here looking in the distance at Nellis Air Force Base. So, what we need to do, we need to get on some light armor, a lightest armor. That's because we travel more quickly in light armor. So I think it's probably gonna be the Chinese stealth armor, because we're about to outrun, or attempt to outrun, an artillery barrage. And so, you know, armor's good, of course. Having some armor is good, but having speed is even better in this situation. So we're going with a slightly lighter armor because of the speed associated. Now, I want to just walk up here. I guess I don't really have to sneak, but I want to walk slowly, because when you get right up to a certain point, you'll hear a little sound, or a big sound, really. And what it means is that they're kind of warning you that they might be about to let the thing fly at you if you get any further. And it should be just right around this corner. There it is. Okay, so that's the warning sign. And now we're going to try to stay as far away from the base, just running along this track as fast as we can. Okay, now that was an actual launch, and when they launch, we're going to take a turbo. Turbo makes it look like we're running at the same speed, but actually everything else, including artillery rounds, go only half the speed. So there it comes, but I believe we outran that one. I don't hear them firing anymore. Again, they'll fire fewer if I stay kind of on the outer edge of their sort of warning radius. All right, I think we're past. Turbo's worn off. Turbo doesn't last very long, but it was just that one little stretch where we impinged their area. So at this point, I think we can run straight up to the fence line here, and we will be safe. Once you get through, there's a sort of ring that once you get through it, they stop firing at you. They don't fire right up next to the fence here. So we can now run along up to the official entrance. That is one of the ways to get past the artillery barrage. There's a way you can kind of go through the little zone and dodge in between each thing exactly right, but you know, my confidence in my ability to do that was a little bit lower than to just use a turbo and get through that.
How the hell did you...
Alright, so here we have a boomer guard, and he's being all pointing a giant missile right in my face. I kind of feel like he would probably blow himself to pieces if he actually fired that missile right now. Here. But here's Raquel, and she's going to say, come on in, but we have to go talk to Pearl, because she's an even bigger boss than the big boss. And we say, what was it with all those howitzers? And she's like, oh, that's just kind of a thing we have to do, is bomb people, just to, you know. But we were waiting for you, and that's why we only bombed you a little bit. And can you help us with a whole bunch of chores we have around, and then maybe we'll trust you, and we'll let you do the things you want to do and be on your side. So, we will help Raquel with some ants. Ant Misbehavin', possibly my favorite quest name in the whole game. And then here on Pearl's shelf, somewhere in here, I know it's here, is a duck and cover. It's a duck and cover. Where's duck and cover? Oh my goodness. Why can I not see duck and cover? Let's throw my... I saw it. There it is. Okay, now we're going to just... hold on to it. Go over here where we can get a very clear idea of where anybody else is. Duck down. We're hidden. Thank you for the duck and cover. So that will increase our explosives by 4. Excellent. And out we go to find other boomers to help.
Hey.
Let's see. So over So that is Pearl's trailer, and no, that's not who I thought it was. I thought maybe that was the kids coming back from school. But if we go along this way, when you find the one that has a little tricycle next to it, you know that's where the kids live. And at night, the kids are in here. They're all in bed. During the day, they're in the schoolhouse. Sometimes they go eat in places, but these are some places to find them. And who we want to find is Lindsay, because Lindsay has a problem.
Hey there, lady.
She's lost her teddy bear, Mr. Cuddles. So we say, sure, I will go look for Mr. Cuddles, because that's what I'm here for in my Chinese stealth armor, is to do lots of little random chores. And we will continue around the base. This is a schoolhouse. Don't want to go there. Medical station. All right. So in the medical station, we find Argyle.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander.
Now, I would think a guy who was named Argyle would probably talk more like in a Scottish accent, but maybe that doesn't make any sense hundreds of years after the war, but it's not that anything ever made all that much sense. Anyway, so here we are. We're going to suddenly treat some medical people, and that is a good time to take a today's physician and just see how we get to on medicine. 62, that ought to be good for a fair amount of medical treatment. Let's see how we do. 50 or higher, that's good. Perform the operation. Boom, he's better.
I could learn a thing or two.
What do we got? We got us a 60 or higher. Boom, treat the patient. Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, look, we're already accepted with the boomers. And injured boomer, 40 or higher, treat the patient. And with the help of one magazine, we have done better than the professional doctor. That is excellent. Hi, I finished treating your patients, in case you weren't already commenting on that as I was walking around. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Okay. Over here, at nighttime, this is usually one of the places to find Loyal. He's got big old quest for us.
Sorry, no time to talk outside.
There it is, no time to talk.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing.
All right. Hey, I heard you have a way to make ants go away, and I actually know some sciencey stuff about that. There you go. Take some science. Make me a sonic emitter.
What is it,
Thank
outsider?
you. Oh, and also, I'm looking for other things to do, like fix all your solar panels. Oh, man, I should have picked up the solar panels in the Helios 1 when I was there, but I didn't, so oops. Maybe our repair is high enough. I will find out. Now, while he's not looking, speaking of repair, there is a Dean's Electronics, and we will just go through the ritual of making sure he's not looking, and Dean's Electronics should actually increase our repair, which is could come in handy. So repair increased by 4. Now, over in these little gun cabinets, there's actually good armor. If I could afford to carry it, I could take some of that and sell it for thousands and thousands of monies. I want all the monies, but instead we'll go over here to the workshop. Now, the workshop, has a fixed things is merely a magazine, but we'll take it. Here is a workbench. Let's just see what we can currently make. Not much. Workbench department. Now, in one of these cabinets, I think it's this one, there is a howitzer firing mechanism. Now, this will come in handy later when we go talk to the Legion, if we decide we want to be friendly to the Legion. And we could take even more combat armor if we wanted to, but we cannot carry any. Now, here is one of the most irritating people in the whole place. It's Pete. And, Pete does have a free snow globe, so let's just get that before we forget.
You're the outsider.
Hi, Pete. I'd like to know all about your people. Why don't you tell me all about your people? I'm so excited. I could just stand here all night and just jump up and down, and you could just blather on and on and on. Blah, 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 blah. Pay attention. Don't stop paying attention. Don't walk away or I won't give you your points, but blah, 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 blah. Goes on and on and on. You have to stand here looking at him, and you can't go away, and it's just really
I'm
dumb.
pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Boomer's Fame game. Excellent. I think he's got like a magazine you can steal from him if you want to, but I don't need a magazine. So then over here, we can go to the hangars, and in the hangars we have, this is where you find,
So you're the
where you
outsider.
find Jack. It's also where you find Loyal during the day.
What I
Now,
could use is some
Jack, first of all, likes scrap metal, and he also likes to
must
discuss
be-
personal matters. So tell me about the girl. Okay, he likes girls. She's redhead.
That would be
in the caravan place.
seen her?
So we can go work on it. But dude, you just told me about her. I got to go work on it. And why don't you just take all of my scrap metal, because I have nothing better to do. So yeah, if you bring him scrap metal, that helps your faction. That's one way. You know, if you don't want to do all the quests, or if you've screwed them up somehow, then you can do that. Meanwhile, in this building, if we just kind of go over around these things, we'll just go la-di-da-di-da. Oh, look, a teddy bear. There it is, Mr. Cuddles. Hi, Mr. Cuddles. I know who you belong to whom you belong, and we will take you back. But first, we will go wee all the way out to the special far away from the base solar area, and we will do Ant Misbehaving, because I'm saving my time for you, saving my love for you. Alright, and here there are ants. Now the funny thing is about this, I seem to remember when I first started playing this game a few years ago that this quest building kind of worked, and there'd be a good number of ants in here. But what I find is there's usually about 2 or 3 ants, and they're all up here, and then for some reason there aren't any ants in the main area that I remember always used to have ants, and I have no idea. It's like, did they break it in some patch at somewhere along the way? But it just, I don't know. There's some boomers in here. You can get boomer costumes if you want. You can check out their stuff. Oh, here's an ant. It's just the stupid, plain, boring ants. They're only workers. So, sadly, this is not nearly as fun or a challenging quest as I think it would be. See, I would have this place just overrun with ants, and they'd be big, soldiery, grunty ants that made you wonder, made you wish you brought the special weapon and stuff. Throw some grenades down, kill some ants, all sorts of great. This would be a great battlefield for just killing about 400 ants or so, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. What could have been. So here's where we put the sonic emitter, and might as well just go ahead and activate it. And then there's some random ants somewhere else. I think they're the underground ones that just give us a bunch of XP and little VATS animation, and the bug stomper. So we at least get that to show. And then over here, this body is Thump Thump, and he's the, I don't know why the grenade launcher things have such a low value, but anyway, if you like grenade launchers, I think they're actually kind of a useful weapon for certain purposes, other than crippling all your own limbs. But anyway, there's Thump Thump. We'll just cart him around, and meanwhile we need to hit these electrical switches and get the generator back online. There they are, and once you hit these two, see, it's like there was a cool quest in here somewhere where you had to do those and then run through the ants again, and maybe more could spawn. And I don't understand why this doesn't work right. I remember it sort of used to work. It wasn't exactly challenging, but it at least had a nod toward ants. There was a theory that there were some ants. And one of these little holes here, you can go down and visit the other, like, 2 entire ants that are probably already dead. Nothing in there. There it is. So we'll just check them for ant nectar, just because they're here. No, nothing on ant. More ant, just meat. Ant. So anyway, there's 2 ways in, 2 ways out. You can do as you wish. But then there are these solar panels up here. Now, if I had been a little more efficient, I would have remembered to grab because I walked right past Helios 1, and you can grab the little panels there and just bring them all over. I think you just need 5. So repair a 65. Let's see if I can do a 65. Repair. It's 37, so 57. Gonna get to 65. Oh, I've got alcohol in my system, so that's minusing me off some I guess some perception or intelligence or whatever it is. I guess it's intelligence. So now that's out. So 39 to 59. I need to get so I could get 6 more plus the magazine. Can I do? I should be able to do that actually. So I will do a fixing things. That takes me up to 59. And then to get 6 more, I should just need 3 points of intelligence, which I could get with a black coffee. I should probably actually have checked in the first place what my intelligence is. Oh no, I already have a 10 intelligence, so I cannot game it in that way. So I have wasted a fixing things, and there just is no current solution to this quest. So we'll have to come back later. We'll either pick those things up, or frankly, by the time I can go all the way down there and lug the solar panels back up here, I'll probably have a repair that is, 6 points higher. That wouldn't be hard, would it? So, yeah, nothing else in my inventory that is going to be any help whatsoever. And we will just have to face the fact that I have been a slight idiot. We'll take the whiskey again to get our carrying capacity back up. And off we go to visit Rachel and tell her that we ain't misbehaving anymore. Where are you, Rachel? Up on top of your pile of junk here. Go. Yes, I'm a helpful person.
I see the power's back on.
And we ain't misbehaving.
Maybe
Get
Pearl
it?
is... I'll tell Loyal to send someone...
Alright. Boomer Fame game. Yay. Quest completed. Alright, so we now have enough fame in general to return to Pearl, but let's go ahead and say hi to the Mr. Cuddles person here. Now you can tell her that Mr. Cuddles is dead and get a few XP, but if you do, you actually get like negative faction. I just want to get my Boomer faction all the way up to as high as possible. So I'm just going to not tell her Mr. Cuddles is dead.
You have done well.
Someone has a sick sense of humor. So there is Pearl, and she says, now you can go talk to Loyal. It's just a whole lot of running around in Boomerland today. Do all their little errands for them, making us like us. Nice. So where's Loyal now? Arrow says this way. So we'll just walk over an airplane for no particular reason, and here he is. Hello, hello, hello.
Pearl
and he
sent
says,
word saying
oh, yes, actually, there's another giant airplane in the water, and it might work, and we can fly it again, bomb the crap out of our enemies, and maybe even your enemies, if you were only so nice as to go get the plane out of the bottom of Lake Mead. And he even has some ideas on how to be able to breathe underwater, which at least would be a step in the right direction to getting a giant airplane out from the very bottom of Lake Mead. And some weird inflaty explosive things.
Have you seen her?
I'm sure will definitely work, because that doesn't sound like a weird plan at all. And no, we still haven't gone and found your girlfriend, but we have heard that with science, you could make us just be able to breathe underwater, because we know science works like that. If you just slap one of those babies together, anybody can do that. Alright, here are some ammo boxes. We'll just check if anybody left any stealth boys lying around. Wow, combat armor. Look at all, boy, these guys are just into, if you wanted to set up a combat armor stealing business, you could just come to Boomerland at Nellis Air Force Base, and you'd be good for a lot of combat armor. Alright, so that may be just about the size of all the quests. Young Hearts, we have to go back there. Sunshine Boogie, we have to get the parts for. And those are the quests. So we are currently done in Nellis Air Force Base, except for the one thing we actually originally came here for, and that is the third boomer. Not boomers. Who are the people that aren't the boomers? The people that aren't the boomers are the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood, the boomers, the Brotherhood. And the third patrol is out here. The one other patrol. Let's just get a little bit of water here. I wanted to make sure I had some also before I just go off on a walk. So now that we're all good friends with the boomers, we can just walk right on out of here and go through their bombed out road area where we otherwise have to run and hide. And if you come up here, it's just right. It's over in this sort of second little, it's like a little aisle in one of these, down in the bottom of one of these pits, we should find there is a dead boomer who, I mean, not but boomer, the other kind of boomer, the Brotherhood, a dead Brotherhood paladin who kind of must have he must have jigged when he should have jagged during a artillery barrage, and he has a report, which we will now collect. We have all the reports. If I had come up here with Veronica, I could have actually just given her that suit of armor or used it to repair her suit of power armor because she can use that armor, but we don't have her at this time, so we will head on back to the south. We're up at the far north end of the map, and now we are going to start a long journey south, doing and picking up quests as we go, until we get down to Hidden Valley, where we will go and meet. We'll take Veronica back to her old home in the bunker. Now we've got good old George. Now George...
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick.
Oh, on a pogo
You're the first one to make it through alive.
Well, there you go. He's a colorful character, that George. So we can actually just cash in our little bet that we had with him last time, and even make him do some more. So that's some free money, as long as we survived. And if we hadn't survived, we would need free money anyway. Let's see, a little free campfire. We'll just get ourselves all campfired up with some slasher. Might as well just make all the slasher. Make some slasher. It's good for party time mentats. They're better in every way. So this cabin, other than the XP for finding it, is mostly notable because it has the unique BB gun. I don't know why they spent so much time making special BB guns, because they all do basically crud for damage. But hey, I'll sell the fancy one for 500. Anything else here? No. Okay, so that was that. And it's time to go back to New Vegas and do some buying and selling. Our favorite kinds of things to do. So let's see. First, we need to go to whatever this place is called, the Crimson Caravan. And we have a couple things to do. We have this little quest. Here is the special redhead
You should go
Janet
talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most
Jack's
of our
dreams. And so we can let her in on the little secret. There's a guy watching her through binoculars, and that's not creepy at all.
Well, you don't...
And we'll get her to agree that that's not creepy at all. And so now if we use this speech thing, then she'll just go running off there, and they'll bomb the crud out of her, and she'll be a bunch of body parts, and Jack won't be so happy with us. So we won't take the quick way out. But we're going to have to, that means we have to go back and get permission from Pearl, so as if the boomers weren't already about running back and forth. Here is Blake, and mostly from Blake we want to sell him things we want to sell him, and buy little nice things like locksmith readers. So we're just doing some transactions. There's Thump for you. Abilene Kid. All that good stuff. Okay. That was enough of you. And on to... Oh, here is the special. I think that's the...
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
That's the special, you've been nice to the king guy. And of course, whenever he comes at you, you kind of think he's going to be a thug. So don't actually accidentally, shoot him in the face. You might have to call the wolf. I remembered I wanted to get Arcade back, because he had a little bug where he just walked off to Helios 1 or something for no apparent reason. So now we've got him back.
One of my aides said you got into the...
So we can just say hi to Julie and check in about the dog. No, she can't heal him, but we know a guy up in Jacobstown, he could heal him, so just take the dot there. Yay, happy, good. Make a deal with Garrett's about the supplies, get the XP, and we are set up at the old Old Mormon Fort. Okay, let's see. So, back out of here. Go into Kingland. Tell King we can't fix his dog yet. But since we don't have Edie,
things have been a lot better since you
sent Edie back, we might as well go ahead and collect Rex. We'll need him later, and we will for now just collect him.
Rex, this is
now
your
Rex
new master.
won't obey me when I've got my hat on, so we'll take off our hat.
Protect her as you would me.
Go Rex some things. And Rex, go wait at the Lucky 38. Best place to wait. Do your thing. Part ways. Whimper. Go to the 38. Bark. Yay. Bye-bye, Rex. Whee! So I could put some clothing on for locomoting around.
There's talk of someone.
Alright, off we go. We're running. Let's just head on this way. Ooh, a red dot. Red dot means a thug.
Do my best.
Arcade. Alright, well, I guess Arcade decided to shoot him, but we're working on his quest. That's the reason we have him in the party, so I guess that's okay. I don't really want to use him to take all the damage, but the reason I have Arcade is because I want to take him down to Helios 1, which is on the way I'm walking right now, because at Helios 1 I can get him one of his trust points that I need to get with him, so that he will eventually give me his special companion quest, which will we can't complete it right now, but we can check that box as we go. Alright, so now gun runners, and let us see what do you have today,
Potential
Vendertron.
customer. Welcome, sir.
I wish to see if I wish to purchase something, and I've got an anti-material rifle suppressor, but I do not have carbon fiber parts that decrease his weight. Okay, so what we need to do is, before we buy any of that, we need to completely max ourselves up on trading. What do we have? Trading department. Blah, blah. Weekly. Party time Mentat. That's
Welcome,
good.
sir.
And yes, now we wish to purchase something, and we most especially wish to purchase something that makes the anti-material rifle a heck of a lot less heavy. We can sell you anything remaining that we don't need, since we don't apparently have quite enough money to pay you. Oops! We got some mines. Got anything else that I really want to send you? Just the mines. Yeah. Excess ammo removed. There. There we go. Alright. And purchase that the expensive way. Let's go ahead and make sure we actually equip it onto our thing so we won't run out of carrying capacity. And we have a nice, now doubly upgraded anti-material rifle. That'll be nice. Back into traveling clothes. And off we go to Nellis Air Force. No, the other place. Not Nellis Air Force Base, but instead McCarran Airfield, because that couldn't be in any way confusing to have two airplanes in it. Go. But it is how it is. One thing I remembered after I left here and got a good ways down the way and started wanting to use my sniper rifle is that there's actually a free sniper rifle in here that doesn't even require you to steal it. And it can be used to repair the other sniper rifle, or it could be your sniper rifle. And it's just sitting there on top of that bed. And there's also some magazines down there. So see, I just want to take this and put my handyman jumpsuit on just to compare effectiveness. And we'll take that, just cram it into our other sniper rifle, and now we're good. And then there are some perfectly good magazines there, which we will happily also take. Now the rest of the stuff, mostly you have to steal, but that stuff is randomly free, and it honestly is probably the most valuable stuff in there. So we'll get our water tanked up, and we
you're back.
did Contreras' little deed with Isaac, and so now he's going to send us back to
Great.
talk to
Look for Blake and let him know
the
you.
guy, unfortunately, we just talked to, but, you know, can't do everything at every single time. So next time we're at Crimson Caravan, we'll talk to him, but meanwhile, we are done at the Karen. So, now ready for some more movement south. And I think I'm going to go the quote-unquote dangerous way on this side, because, frankly, I'm pretty well equipped, and as long as I stay sneaky, I might get a few free shots in at fiends, and I will also get to kill my way through some ants. I want to go down to the Repcon headquarters. Now, not Repcon with all the ghouls, it's the other Repcon, because I think Private Morales' body is there, and I promised I would get that, and there's some awesome stuff for me to get inside of the Repcon building itself. So, we're going to head down that way. We're just going to carefully be sneaky. Can also work under cover of these nice NCR guys, their buddies. Stay for them. Somebody's already having a battle down here. I'm not seeing red dots yet. So let's head on down. See if we can get in on some XP from the battle. Still not seeing a dot. But we don't want to accidentally get shot. Oh, wait, that's a fiend. I think that's a fiend, or is that a... That's not a fiend. No, there's a fiend. There you go, there's one in the face. And down. Again, just mostly stay sneaky, and you get a lot of extra loot. Here's my buddies. Being friends. Take the loot. Loot phase. Loot the enemies. Loot the good guys. Take all their stuff. Take their dog tags. Alright, now. We're going up this way. Now, there can be some more fiends over here, and that's fine. Fiends are mostly not a problem. I just don't want to be the very first guy spotted by a fiend, if you know what I'm saying. So we're just going to go all quiet-like. We got... Ooh, there's some bad guys, alright. Where's my buddies? Where's my NCR guys? We need some... back with our buddies. See if we can get them to come over after us. And then oh, there they go. How did I walk right past them?
Here we go.
That's our idea of encounter. Have the other people out there. That's good. See if they'll go and get the next round of people for us. Yeah, right. Perfect. If I can shoot him without getting some XP. I don't kill a lot of those NCR guys with a dual Q. Whoa. That was a good one. Shot multiple. Oh, okay. Now that is a truck catching on fire. A big truck. And we do not want to be anywhere near that truck. But back away from the truck because it's going to blow. She's going to blow. Fire in the hole. And it's going to be a big one when it blows. There we go. Yeah, we wouldn't want to be near that. So, yeah, when a vehicle makes that little first warning explosion, you want to be extra far away from the vehicle. It's just the fiend we shot, or the fiend they shot. So, it seems kind of good. Random stuff. Might as well take it. Body part. He's still over there. We cleaned out the fiends. That's Mr. Pool Cue. Weird. They found new friends. Pretty easy when you got a whole patrol of those guys to go with. Plus, it's actually kind of profitable. So there's all that stuff. Now, over there at that barn are some fire ants. And, you know, mostly they're not doing anybody harm, but, you know, they could do somebody harm, so why don't I just go ahead and shoot them? Get their XP. So, we'll just shoot over here, shoot over there. Ants all down and stuff. That's good. You know, 45 XP, that's not nothing. Caution for some reason. I think it's a... Hopefully it's an ant, that's good. An ant's fine. Ants do not shoot long distances. Alright, and I think our way may be clear. Oh, see a little red dot. Might be another ant. Hopefully an ant. Pro killing more ants. Boop. Alright, Mr. Ant, you're down. So when I'm doing a no fast travel run, part of my deal is I want to efficiently walk between places and get things done. And so if you kind of are able to accumulate a few quests in the north, then you make a pass going down south, etc., etc. It makes a more efficient travel, and it's kind of interesting because you have to think about it. Now, here are these guys.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up.
And yeah, I'm going to take this basket of cakes to my grandmother's house.
All right, smartass, I get it.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine.
That's not
I just
a
wanted
figure
to say
of speech.
that. So these are the guys where I'm supposed to get Private Morales'
Christina
body.
hired you, huh?
For
Esteban's body's in the middle
one
of those
over in
buildings.
the one back in the McCarran that I talked to. So yeah, not rocket science. Watch and learn. So we will start with Arcade.
Okay.
Just not getting involved in this. This is not your quest.
Hey,
Arcade.
good luck.
So you
We'll be there with you. But the
blah
colonel said he'd
blah
have
blah.
our next.
Stop talking. Okay. So we can just sit here and pick him off from the distance. I think I hit him. Let's just actually get a better... Let's get a better sniper rifle. A real sniper rifle. Just make this not take all day. There we go. That was one. I think there's 4 of them. I think there's 2 on each of the 2 buildings. There's number 2. Get her. Pretty long distance, but you know, guys with guns, gals with guns, I'd rather hit from a distance. Go ahead and take some planks. There we go. She's down. That's 2 of them. All right, so we're gonna sneak around the edge to get a line of sight in the other building. But we actually might as well go in this little train station here, because there's nothing but good stuff in here. We have got all sorts of little monies and cash registry things, little items, more monies, pre-war money. Because pre-war money doesn't weigh anything, and you can trade it in, so it's good to have it. Some cigarettes and doctor bag. That's pretty good. That's about all that's in here. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, we are retrieving Private Morales' body. So we can sneak up here. See if we can see some peeps there in the distance. Where are ya? Come on. Excellent. That's 3. There should be 1 more. Caution. So yeah, she'll come over where he was. That was a premature shot. Boop. Alright, and that is all 4 of the fiends guarding Private Morales' body. So we'll head up over here. We will back to the Repcon headquarters in a minute. But first, we will go over here. Okay, so here you'll find 2 Ranger bodies. One of them is Private Morales. Might as well take his stuff. If you want one of those fancy Ranger Patrol armors of NCR, you can take it. But there's like the other Ranger over here, and you can take his stuff too if you want it. And then there's a few little traps variously around that we can disarm just for the XP of it all, because you know why not? XP him up. 1. There's a bunch of bear traps. Now here's one of the fiends. They will usually actually just be up on the roof that you can't get to, so usually you can't do much about them, but if you manage to shoot them all the way off the roof, then you can actually loot them. So we get a little extra loot. And we disarm bear traps for 2 XP each. And then there's the matter of actually returning Ranger Morales' body. And so we pick him up, and then we get the pleasure of manually carry him with the grab function, oh so slowly as one does, to take him back over to those guys over there. So la 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 la, and he dangles wildly from our point in space just ahead of our character. And we will take him back. Now, since we do have to go through this playground, I believe it is somewhat of a you only live once tradition to give Ranger Morales one last bit of fun going down the sliding board, because, you know, why not? So we'll pick him up. Up he goes. Whee! He's spinny. Whee! And soon they will profess shock and surprise that we managed to kill 4
Oh my
random
God, are you
fiends
okay?
and carry a spinny body over here. So we will say, I made a promise to Private Morales. So that's all done. Now we can drop that, and we will get some, whatever it is we even get. I guess we don't get XP. Maybe she gives us money. Maybe she gives us faction. But in any event, we're ready to grab Arcade Ganon. And that brings us to the end of our day. We reign undamaged today, but still at 319 of 355 experience points. Next time we will go into Repcon headquarters and meet the wild, weird robots in there. And until next time, remember, you only live once.